My father told me someone would come.
You approach the camp of the Ashaba. Wait. I recognize you from Faharajad's palace. He would not listen to us. And now, we all pay for his stubbornness. Faharajad sent you to ask for our help? Now? The nerve of this king. Well, if you seek my father, you should know he, and many other of our warriors, are extremely ill. Some are dead. Our water was poisoned. I suspect it was the necromancers, the withered hand, but it is of little importance now. All that matters is finding the ingredients for the antidote. If my father dies, there is no Ashaba for the king to call upon. Will you help me then? Come quickly then. Meet me at my tent in the camp.
Carry on. Stay back, Wanderer. You are welcome to our camp, but our chief is not entertaining guests. Like so many of our warriors, he has been poisoned. Only his daughter may disturb his rest. The king has waited too long. So many warriors have died, and Marima holds on to life by a thread. We will answer the king's call to the best of our ability, but I fear we can do very little. You should speak to Talia if you haven't already.
If my brother is taken from me, by Onsi's bright blade, I will visit a bloodstorm upon the withered hand, such as the world has never seen.
I took only a sip before they stopped me. Empty your water skin and move on, O Wayfarer. It is not safe here. Because that is the only thing I drink, O curious one. We are an austere people, by and large. The Ashaba have many enemies. Those who don't understand us. And so they fear us. And those who do understand us. And fear us even more. That was not very forthcoming, was it? Very well. Necromancers would poison us. For them, we slay.
Here. I've marked on your map where my father says we can find the ingredients. Lead the way. I will see my fallen brothers and sister avenged, even if it is the last thing I ever do.
My father has been chief of the tribe for 26 years. We would not know what to do without him. Who would have believed the withered hand would poison our water? We must hurry. So many Ashaba have already died. That's everything. Meet me at my father's tent. Please, Father. There must be some way.
You must accept this, Talia. My time has come. Go. Prepare the potion. I must speak with our guest.
I do not like this, but I will do as you say, Father.
The chief is gravely ill. I fear Tuwaka may claim him soon.
You are welcome to our camp. We are usually generous hosts, but under the circumstances, I hope you understand. You have seen, of course, the tribe is weak, and I am soon to return to the sand. Another must fulfill the sacred duty of the Ashaba. That other is you. It has been foreseen. Yes, there can be no doubt. The withered hand, we have never faced such a threat. But it is our duty to stop them. You must become one of us. You must become an Ashaba. Then, you must stop the withered hand. There is a ritual. My daughter, I told her the ingredients were for an antidote. But she knows now. They are for your initiation. There's not much time. You must decide. Are you willing to join us to become an Ashaba? I understand your hesitation, but whether you join us or not, defeating the Withered Hand is your destiny. By becoming Ashaba, you are simply fulfilling our duty by doing what you are already destined to do. Nothing further is expected. Thank you. You move a great weight off of the heart of a dying man. The future of our tribe, our honor, depends on you fulfilling our duty and fighting the Withered Hand. My daughter is not happy right now. She's as stubborn as her mother was. But death will not be stayed. Be assured, though, Initiate, after you complete the trial, she will help you fight the Hand, if you wish. That is good. I believe she is finished mixing the potion for your initiation. Speak to her when you are ready to begin the trial. May Tuwaka guide your path, Initiate, always.
The great man lies dying over there, and he has put all his faith in you. I hope it is not misplaced. I have finished mixing the potion for your initiation. Whenever you are ready, we can begin the trial. Very well. Then here it is. Go to the Mikada in the back of the tent and drink. Be prepared, Initiate. The potion will bring on a vision of the past. When the vision is over, you will know what it means to be a Shaba.
Samir, rouse yourself. Or do you want to miss the battle? Samir, my brother. Finally you stir. Did you drink too deeply from the starry well last night? This is unlike you. Quickly, pull yourself together. We can afford no idle time today. Morwaz, mercy. Maybe you took a head bump too. Did you forget about the battle? The regatta will drive these evil elves from our lands for good. I am to fight at your side today, brother. Tell me you still feel up to it. Now there is the Samir I know. Sometime you will have to tell me what has befallen on this last night. A story of wildness, I am sure. Come now, though. Our father prepares to address the regatta. He is expecting us. Samir, I am really starting to worry. Have you been ensorcelled? The year is 853. Our father is King Jaqwan, come from old Yakuta to settle here in the Alakir Desert. I hope this is starting to sound familiar. Because they do not want us here. Our people came across the sea from old Yakuta to settle here, but these elves, the Coralanya clan, they would drive us from these shores. We are making our stand today, letting them know we are here to stay. The Ashaba? These people I do not know. Are they also elves? If we must, we will kill them too. I need you to focus though, Samir. Focus on the battle today. We should hurry to hear Father's speech. Blade's Edge, I am sorry. You are the Crown Prince, but I am your brother and I was worried. Please tell me you are all right. I've been looking forward to this battle for weeks, but Father will not let me fight unless you lead the way. Praise the gods. It would not be proper if we were not present when Father makes his speech. He is very likely starting to worry about us himself.
Regatta, you all know that the elves are outside our walls. These infidels call us barbarians. They would drive us from this land. But what the elves do not know is that Rutger himself guided us to these shores. He decreed that the Alakir would be our home. Today, the infidels will see the strength of the Shahai. Ansi will guide our blades. Today, the sands will run red with elven blood.
Your father's words nearly bring me to tears. So proud am I to serve a king of such courage. Go forth, Samir. Go forth and make your father proud.
You look strong, Samir. My heart is proud. I believe this will be a day of destiny for you and your brother. If we wish to remain here, we must cleanse the land of these elves' taint. Yes, and much of the glory for this victory will go to you and your brother. I send you forth as my champions to slice through the elves' ranks and find their leader. You will cut off the snake's head, and then the body will wither and die. Yes, it is a great honor and a great responsibility, but you have proven your valor time and again, Samir. I know you will succeed and clear the way for our people's future. Go now, and go with the gods, my son. You have my blessing. I know you will be victorious, my son. May Ansi guide your blade.
Give me a moment, Samir. I must make my offering to Ansi. Into my tent when you are ready to enter the rest. Our deeds today will be remembered for generations to come, brother. Lead on. Today will be remembered for generations to come, brother. Lead on.
certainly eager to die. You've already lost. While you charge.
Tripped. Quickly, we must stop them. I smell death in here, Samir. Gods, look at the walking bones. These elves have no shame?
You are too late, Samir. Your father is dead. Even worse, some elven necromancer. He turned your father into an abomination. The necromancer slew your father and then reanimated his corpse. It is the most terrible thing I have ever seen. He is lost. There is nothing to be done for it. Samir, you must not go in there. You would have to strike down your own father. As darkly as these events have transpired, our laws remain sacred. Your father is honored dead. Harm his remains, and you dishonor yourself. Yes, there is no other choice to be made. I know your father would not want us to abandon our new home here, but he could not have foreseen this. He would not have us break the sacred law. You must not even consider such a thing.
We should discuss this, Samir. Come with me. Fate has dealt us a cruel hand, my brother. I agree with you. Father would not want us to flee our home. Do we dishonor ourselves? To kill him would mean exile, but I am willing to do this if you command. Because it is clear that one of us must make this sacrifice. You are in line to become king now. If you strike our father, you would be throwing all of this away. For me, there is not as much at stake. Just speak the command and I will go, brother. No! No, please! I beseech you to reconsider this decision, Samir. cannot bear to see you exiled. What will I do? I am not sewn from the same cloth as you and father. I am not meant to be king. It is done then? I would not have such courage. In my mind, you are a hero for what you have done. No, you deserve to be honored for your actions. But the Vizier says that by law, you must be exiled instead. I don't know what to do. Your courage, your humility. You should be king, not I. I'm sorry. I suppose I must stop acting like a child and accept my responsibility. Whatever happens, though, your sacrifice will never be forgotten. I love you, my brother.
Why, Samir? Why? You have broken the most sacred tradition of the kingdom. Nothing can justify such sacrilege. The law is clear, Samir. Exile. You must leave here now and never return. Good. Then there is nothing more for us to discuss. Let us hope your brother learns to listen to my counsel, and to make better decisions than you have.
Welcome back. You were gone for longer than I expected. I trust you walked in the steps of Prince Samir of Yath and experienced the events that led to his exile? He was. Samir went on to start a family and a tribe in exile. They wandered the desert as nomads and became known as the Ashaba. Hakmir became king and ruled peacefully until years later, when he again faced the threat of necromancers and undead. The colony from Yath would have fallen, but Samir led his tribe against the necromancers and their army of risen dead. The Ashaba accepted the dishonor of fighting the dead to save the kingdom. So it has been ever since. You have now witnessed the first sacrifice, and you know that true honor need not be named. You are one of us. You are Ashaba. We will recognize you as our sister, and together, we will uphold the sacred duty of our tribe. Yes, the words have been spoken. Normally, my father would conduct a small ceremony and speak the words, but his spirit moved on while you were unconscious. His last request was that you and I would destroy the Withered Hand. I will see the Withered Hand destroyed. There is little we can do to help our fellow Ashaba here now. So we should do as my father wished. We should dedicate ourselves to destroying the Withered Hand. They killed my father. I will enjoy the opportunity to even the score. There is a place to the northeast, a sacred place called Tuatha's Throne. It is a place of quiet and of honor. Many, many heroes have been laid to rest there. I worry what would happen if the Withered Hand were to go there. I must see to the consecration of my father's remains. It would be disrespectful to do otherwise. Go on to Tuatha's Throne. Look for an Ashaba named Ramati. I know these sands well. I will catch up with you soon enough.
I learn not to trust Stibbons. He's ruined everything.
To think I once enjoyed the feel of sun on my skin. Not me.
Aha! Perfect. You look like the fit sort. I wonder if you can assist me in an archaeological project of considerable importance. I came here searching for some rather valuable relics, but I've encountered something of a setback. Well, I discovered this fabulous portal in the Ayleid ruins. I sent my assistant through, and it was a mistake. The portal apparently leads to somewhere in the Grotwood, and basically he returned with the Aldmeri army at his heels. Yes, and unfortunately, it seems they're now planning a full-scale invasion. Establishing a base, building siege weapons. We need to close the portal, quickly. I discovered an old tome that explains how, if I can find it again. Will you help me? You're a true hero, and I mean that. My camp is beside the ruins. That's where I left the book we need. Get the book, use it to activate the large pillars in the ruins. Then meet me inside the west door to the lower ruins. The portal's down there. I suppose that's a reasonable question. As you might imagine, the elves have locked the main entrance to the portal room. There is a back way, however, through an old prison of some sort. The pillars unlock the door into the prison. Oh, I haven't the foggiest notion what's in the prison. It's been centuries, though. Whatever was down there is surely dead. If not, well, you seem capable enough. And it can't be any worse than the damned elves. My researchers in High Rock gave me the essential background. Solace N was an Ayleid stronghold, built by human slaves in the Merethic era. The elves eventually got what they deserved during the Yokudan colonization of Hammerfell in the First Era. It's quite fascinating, really. It would seem to prove that the Altmer and the Ayleids were still connected further into the Merethic era than we believed. I actually wrote a book on the subject. Well, someone wrote it for me, but who's counting? Unless they're sporting Dominion armor as a fashion statement, I'm afraid so. If my assistant had half a brain, he would have let himself be captured rather than lead the Aldmeri troops back here. Well, we are at war, and an enemy army this deep into our territory would be a very bad thing. I would hate to think I destroyed the Daggerfall Covenant. Of course, it was really Stibben's fault.
Sorry, friend, this is my perch. If you want to get a bird's eye view of the ruins, you'll have to climb up on those rocks over there.
Well guys, all of this time, I just realized my mic has been off, so I've been talking and none of you have been hearing my fantastic dialogue. Oh, shit. But I'm sure we'll have plenty of time later in the game to hear some more. Since we can't redo that stuff we did already, we can only continue. So we just became one of the Ashaba to help the king fight the Withered Hand Necromancers. We discovered a Lady Clarice Laurent who sent her servant, Stibbons through a portal here, which led to Grotwood. Now the elves have come in to invade Alakir through said portal, and we're gonna close it for her because we decided that's the best thing to do. So that's basically where we are. Let's continue. Oh, and I was murdering as many elves as I can to get some gold from them. Met this guy up here who claimed this was his perch. I told him no, it's mine now. And I'm gonna attempt to another cheap elf, no gold on her. I want to kill that. No! Honey bear, you need to stop that. Kill the mage first.
Move now!
Nice, mage is down. 6 weapons. Oh, touch! And none of these bastard elves have dropped gold. Useless. What work do they do for their empire if they don't get paid? Alright. Since that I'm getting closer to my goal here. Searching for the tome that Lady Clarice found to help us close these portals. This was her camp before the Dominion came through. Here it is. Huh? There's something else in here? Stibbons!
Oh, hello. I was just tidying up. This was our camp before the elves came. Well, it was Lady Laurent's camp. I shouldn't say our anymore. Oh, goodness, what will I do? She fired me.
She fired you because you led the aliens through the portal, dude. You started an invasion.
Because it's all my fault. The Aldberry. Lady Laurent sent me through the portal to investigate. When the elves saw me, I ran and led them to the portal. So now she hates me. Please, I beg you, will you help me get back in her good graces?
Will you pay me to? If you do, then I'll help.
Praise you, praise you. I'm trying to gather all her things. But her tools are scattered out in the ruins, and those are her most important possessions. If you'll get the tools for me, I just know she'll forgive me. I just know it.
If you pay me for them, fine.
There's one more thing you should know. Lady Laurent hired this thuggish Tamian fellow. I believe she already asked him to recover her tools. You should speak to him up on the ramparts. Tell him we have it taken care of.
And not just let Tamian get the tools.
Because he's a brute, and I need to be the one to give her the tools. If I can't make her forgive me, she'll just leave me here, and then what will I do?
I just
this is my
came
only
down
chance.
from that idiot up there. God, the things I do for money. Fine, I'll climb back up. You keep cowering. Shit, someone's attacking? Nope. Not me, at least. Alright. Gotta shut these pillars down using the tome. Gotta go back up there. Climb all the way back up. Made it. You, back.
What do we have here? Looks like someone else who knows how to swing a weapon. Let me guess. You're helping Lady Laurent clean up this mess? Or is it Stibbons, the bootless coward? He's hoping Lady Laurent will forgive him for starting all this.
Yeah, it's the bootless coward.
Did he? I'm surprised he could get that out through the whimpering and whining. Lady Laurent already has someone to recover her tools. And you would recover them and give Stibbons the credit?
Well, I'm being paid. Does that mean you're gathering the tools?
Just following orders. Even before this, Stibbons couldn't keep up, so Lady Laurent hired me. I was just getting a bird's eye view before getting to work. I'd say, though, if you were going to save Stibbons the trouble, why not help me instead?
Why would I do that? Are you going to pay me more gold than him?
Well, for one thing, I'm better looking. For another,
I
I'm
don't
actually
care.
getting paid. Stibbons was always just a glorified slave. Help me get the tools and I'll cut you in.
Alright, I'll do it.
Don't think too long. I'll go down there and get the tools myself if I have to.
Don't
They're
be
in
snooty
backpacks,
with
by
me,
the
dude.
way. I bet Stibbons
I like
didn't even
gold,
tell
but
you
if you're an
that.
asshole, I'll help the other guy. Have you collected any tools yet?
I was wondering if you were going to ask that. Yeah, I snatched up a few tool bags earlier. But there's no reason for me to give them to you, is there?
Yeah, I don't have the persuade skill, but you know what? I might as well hang on to all of them. No, can't even click on it. Aww. Alright, so we're down here. It's parkour. They drop no gold again. Got 2. What? Oh, that's the same guy. Oh! Switch tools. Yo, Stibbons. Hope you're still safe. Still have the option to get payment from you. Found another tool bag. A warrior. Increases weapon damage. I have healing right now, so I'll take this till I find something better. I wonder. Shit. No. Nope. It's magically protected. Let's go. Still need to be on the lookout for more tools. Shit, I fucked it up. Let's get this pillar. Huh? Two more pillars to activate the secret passage into the broken prison here. Finally, someone else with some gold. You know, it just occurred to me they could be getting paid, but they're just spending all their gold somewhere. Right? Could be. The fuck? Some good wall cover there. What's that central place? I think that's the ruins I have to go into. fuck you too, dude. Shit. Another scroll to add to my collection. And another sky shard. I really do need to talk to that blind old guy. One more pillar. And I need one more tool bag, which I see over here. Must be blind, deaf, stupid, all of that wrapped up in one meat package. Now I have a choice, Stibbins or the other guy. Now I'll be honest, I want to give it to that Tam guy, but he's a little fucking snooty, isn't he? He would pay me more, but... Gotta have some principles, right? Just because he's offering me more gold doesn't mean I gotta take his snooty ass attitude. Plus, I have to climb up there to give the tools to him again. Ah, fuck that. Let's give it to Stibbins. Shit! Fucking strong as walls, huh? Dude, where are you? Oh.
Well, I think I've gathered up all of Lady Durant's personal effects from the camp. I just need those tools from out in the ruins. I don't suppose you beat Tamian to them, did you?
Yeah, I got them right here, dude.
Praise the Eight. You just saved my reputation and my livelihood. Can I have the tools, then?
Fine. Take them.
Ha! That sneaky Tamian fellow sure will be surprised. Hopefully now Lady Laurent will forgive me and realize we don't need any hired help. A mercenary. What in oblivion was she thinking?
You're almost making me regret giving these to you. He did cause this whole invasion, didn't he? I'm a mercenary as well. Oh, you poor, poor fool. If you just kept this mouth closed, huh? If you just kept your mouth closed. But looks like I'm gonna be climbing up that fucking thing. Can I still hand this in? It looks like I can't hand it in anymore. Really? Aww. Damn it. Fine.
I can't wait to take these to Lady Laurent. She's going to be so pleased with me.
Just remember.
I'm heavily in your debt, and I won't forget it.
How heavily in my debt you are. If I hear you talking shit about mercenaries again, you need to watch your back.
Ha! That sneaky Tamian.
Alright. Next part. The fuck? Let's get back the right quest in here. Alright, I've activated the pillars so the back door into the lower ruins should be open. I should meet Lady Laurent inside. How does she know they've opened? Okay. I should be heading over here. Someone else has one of your brothers or sisters over there, dude. Never did see what's up in there. Probably nothing, but I gotta at least satisfy my curiosity. Oh, is this the main entrance? Did I do all of that for nothing? I could have snuck her in here, killed all these bastards. Damn it. Oh no, there's a door there. Maybe that door's blocked off. Yeah, this door's blocked. Okay, so they didn't manage to seal that doorway. Talk to Lady Laurent. Yo, Clarice.
You certainly made short work of those elves. There seem to be few odd skeletons down here. No problem for you, I'm sure. Now, I assume you found the old tome in my camp?
Here's the book.
Thank you very much. Fortunately, I can translate the ancient Iliad, and that should tell us how to close the portal.
I mean, I'm sure I can as well. I did use the tome to shut down those pillars, didn't I? Where is this portal?
It's through this door right behind me. The problem is that it's locked, but it appears that it's controlled by a switch deeper in the ruins. Would you be a dear and find the switch?
As long as you're gonna fucking pay me a lot.
Oh, if only I could have someone like you around full time. If you'll get the switch, that will give me time to study up whatever words I need to speak to close the portal. Once you get it opened, I'll just go on in, so meet me in the portal room.
Alright. Let's go, honey bear. What's this? Ah, that's the door. See some poor soul found their way down here as well. Left or right? Right for me. Up through the middle of these guys. Gerlach. Yeah.
Before you speak, stranger, know this. For centuries a spell has bound me. Many have tried to free me and failed. This prison has no lock or bonds to break.
I can free you, the guy who's been alive for centuries in the prison without food or water. I can free you, but what would you give me?
Did you hear me? This is no common spell. It was cast by Ultimate wizards long since dead. This is a true curse. The task is beyond you. Of course, a fool would still try. Do as you wish. I won't
Now,
harm
I know
the
you're
ego.
egging me on and playing on my ego and stuff. But I'll bite.
For centuries, amateurs like yourself have tried to release me. Fools, all of you. You'd have a better chance of becoming the next emperor. It
How did
pains
you
me
get
to
in here?
speak of the past. Would you force me to relive such bitter memories?
Yes.
Ha! Please. There's a word I remember well. Please, she said to me. No one will know, she promised. She was wrong.
Who's this she? And what's this please you're talking about?
Nuralanya, she was called in her high elven tongue. She was just Nura when we were together. I could deny her nothing. I was enthralled, a slave madly in love with his master.
And?
Our secret was eventually exposed, and the elves were furious. Our love was an abomination in their eyes. They decided execution was too kind a punishment for our crime.
And so?
I was here, and she was there. To see one another, but not able to hear, touch, or hold. Yet even that torment was insufficient for their retribution. The elves wove a spell to extend my life and prolong my torment.
Now these are the good spells. Those are the kind I want to find out about.
Elves live a long time, but not forever. I sat and watched as Nura slowly grew old and died. Sometime after that, the Regatta came and slaughtered the other elves. But even with them dead, the spell held strong.
And why are there so many dead here?
It was the Regatta, the warrior wave. The warriors sought vengeance. The swords of Yakuta passed through these halls, and the High Elves were washed away.
And you survived in your prison.
They would have killed me, were it not for this spell. Instead, I watched, safely ensconced within this prison, as my captors were slaughtered. Many centuries passed before I learned who the warriors were, or from whence they came.
And you learned what?
A foreign people had arrived on these shores. They came from a distant land. Yakuta, it was called. Yakutan warriors set out to conquer the new world they found. Singers named them the Regatta. It pains me to speak of the past. Fine. What would you ask of me? It was the Regatta. Fine.
Any
What
idea
would
how
you
this
ask
spell
of me?
works?
If I knew, don't you think I would have escaped by
No,
now?
I think you might be just stupid.
All I know is the tiles must be used in the right order, and the order was determined by time, whatever that means.
Tiles determined by time. Steed. Mage. Apprentice. Astronaut. Steed. Warrior. Lady. Thief. Tower. Shadow. Lover. Mage. Apprentice. So let's go here. This is a lock. Pull this forward. And by the power of magic, we're gonna figure this out in a sec. each of them are numbered. The walls on the panels on the walls give you the name and the number of each ritual. So the first one is the ritual, second is the lover. Ritual. Next we need the lover. Not the lady. The lover. Third is the Lord, and then fourth is the mage. So we need Lord and mage. Here's Lord.
I didn't expect that to work.
Here's mage. Shadow and Steed are next. Shadow and Steed. There's Shadow. And Steed was over here.
How are you doing that?
Apprentice and warrior. You don't warrior pretty head, girl. Apprentice and warrior. So apprentice. Warrior. Lady and tower next.
Onto something.
Tower. Astronaut and thief are the last two for a total of 12. Astronaut and then thief. Astronaut. Thief. And voila. Ugh. These centuries have not been kind.
By the bloody fangs of Moloch. By the stench of Moloch's gaping maw. What have you done? How can this be? I'm free?
Yeah, free to leave. The world's changed a bit, though, so yeah.
I should thank you. I don't even think this is what I wanted. It's been so long since my life was my own. This is all I know. I don't want to leave.
Yeah, sorry about your lover, dude. I mean, staying in here, there's nothing for you to eat. You know that now, right?
The orc I know and love would never utter such words.
Nora, is it really you? It's been so long.
We've suffered enough of this curse. By the grace of Mara, I've been allowed to take you beyond this mortal realm.
Finally, a release from the suffering of this world.
Come, my love. We have the rest of eternity to be together.
The fuck? Oh, that's nice. Chilling, but nice. Alright, Clarice.
Arrogant elves. They have so much faith in that seal they put on the main door. They don't even have anyone guarding the portal. I'm not complaining, though. Are you ready to do this?
Yep.
Alright. You're going to have to protect me, though. The chamber may be clear now, but as soon as I start the ritual, they'll realize it on the other side. They might try to charge through and stop us.
Oh, fine. You better pay me lots of gold, though. I'll take them.
Alright, let's get this started.
That was super quick. Can you hurry this up?
Woohoo! Take that, you damned elves! Oh, wait, I just lost my place. Alusaba. Takio? Takio. Taco? How do you pronounce it?
Eagle Dominion!
Alright, I think I've got it. Mala Alu Takeo.
Oh, that was interesting.
Well, that takes care of that now, doesn't it? I'm actually quite relieved. It would have been so embarrassing to have been responsible for the fall of Alakir. After I opened the portal, I considered just leaving and denying that I was ever here.
Huh, that's what I would have done. But I'm glad you stayed to help.
I am too. Now. If you would, though, I still would prefer to keep this quiet. I do have a reputation to uphold, you know.
Very well. That's a measly sum of gold, though. Now we just need the Alakir army to come and kill the rest of the Almeri that are left back here. Which is going to be tough since they're right now facing a threat from the Withered Hand. Which I gotta take care of soon. That should be our very next quest. Let's make a stop in this dungeon first. Do this quest, the quest here. Try to make my way up to that. Let's get around the Dominion who are left here. Damn you! Don't mind me. Crap. Alright, let's sneak our way out if we can. Stick to the shadows, stick to this crazy shadow. Now we ride. Fucking desert. Sometimes beer, sometimes. Alright, I'm going to stop here. Next time I'm going to continue with the Delve and the rest of the Ashaba questline. Thanks for watching. Bye! Can I get this now?